Welcome to another exciting episode of Catch Up with Worlmag. I'm your presenter, Forever Sasha. I want to give a big shout out to our sponsors before we kickstart the show, and they are Flat Cap Rum. Flat Cap Rum can be found on Instagram at flatcapdrinks or on the web www.flatcapdrinks.com. Yes, people. Let them know Worlmag sent you. My personal favorite is a dash of honey. Try it. Let me know what you think. And yeah, people, let's talk about my special guest for today. On Catch Up with Worlmag, we have a man who, he has a type of flow that has something to do with the private area. I know I can't say it because, you know, it's okay, the pum pum flow. Yeah, even the way I said it, people, you know who I'm talking about. Him say lion attack and a dog bag. He also has his own show that he does on Instagram Live each and every Sunday, Lion Attack Sunday. And if I say that, then what me attack, because when he delivered those lines with the voice that he has, especially with the energy when he performs, this man is like the UK's answer to, I don't know, Elephant Man, or one of them people who are full of energy and just do the song them for the people them dance. On the tired I'm know. Well, I am talking about the one and only Mr. Videolite himself, Beenie G. Hello, Beenie G.
Blessings.
Lion attack and a dog back.
I wanna swim, so then can't mistake if you're a shark.
Oh, the part they took me never get the part. When did you add that bit in?
A little while back, but a lot of people don't really hear that bit. They just run with the lion attack bit.
So you're gonna have to say that on the show now and let us catch up with it. I like it.
No problem.
So Beenie G, yes. I really want to know what's your actual real name and why you call Beenie G.
Okay, so my real name is Mikar Graham.
Yeah. So far from Beenie G, but okay.
Very far from Beenie G. So Mikar is like a mixture of my mom's name and my dad's name.
Okay.
So my father's name is Michael. My mom's name is Carol.
Right.
So M-I from Michael, C-A-R from Carol.
Okay.
And you get Mikar.
Mikar.
And Graham. Beenie G, you know, boy, is a long story with that name, but just to summarize it, I started doing music from a very tender age. Yeah. And I was quite like short at the time. But I'm still not, I'm not the tallest man pirate even now, right?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
then I was very tiny. So the name Beenie really stems from like my height. Yeah. And then it was just called Beenie at first.
Yeah.
Then when I got older now, when I came to the UK, I thought to myself, Beenie sound a bit naked, like it need a little clothes on it, you know? It needs something else.
And you went and got a G.
The reason why I got the G was for 3 reasons. One, I was in Greenhouse when I attended Arden High, yeah? And being in Greenhouse kind of gave me the buzz because I wrote a cheer for them, and that did kind of bust me in at the school at the time.
Okay.
So I said, all right, then if I call myself Beenie Green, if I clash somebody, them can say I smell green.
True.
So I not do that. Then I thought, okay, Beenie Graham, because Graham is my last name, but I said that sound a little bit too nerdy.
Yeah.
Then I said Beenie Gangster, because I was in a little crew at the time, Yardy Massive. But I said Beenie Gangster sound too long. But then you have Graham, Gangster, and Green. I'll start with G. So then I added the G to it, so
naturally.
Beenie G.
They can also use Beenie Gangster as a diss in a song as well. Because you're
True.
just a Beenie Gangster. That's not even
Exactly.
cool.
There you go. I didn't even think of that, but yeah.
So, okay. Well, thanks for letting me know that, because I really didn't have a clue why you were called Beenie G. Actually, I thought that maybe you were kind of like the puny kid. You know, you always have a kid in school that's like, But thanks for sharing that. Yeah. So, Beenie G, you're actually Jamaican or you British?
No, I'm born Jamaican, but probably British by nationality now, but Jamaican.
How long have you been living in the UK?
Officially since 2010.
Really?
Yeah.
But you visited like frequently?
I visited here like, let me see, 2003. I came here. Then I was here for a very short time in 2004. And
then dip you?
And no, we never get there.
Okay.
We never, we move, you see me?
Okay, you move.
And then, and then I came back in 2010. Yeah. And that move in 2004-05 was a vital move as well. But we can go into that later if you want.
Sure. Where in Jamaica are you from?
I'm originally from East Kingston, Jamaica.
Okay.
So a community called Dunkirk. But then we lived in various other parts of East Kingston. So, for example, Harbourview, lived there for a while. Vineyard Town, lived there for a while. But mainly Dunkirk, and then we moved to Portmore for a while. But East Kingston, my place.
What was schooling like for you? Because you appear to be like the very educated type, you know? So what was your schooling like? And you have a song called Education, hence why I'm wearing my shirt and my tie, because that class is in session. When you're around Beenie G, just get ready to learn something. Like, you'll know what I mean whilst you're watching this. But
I was about to say, I really like your attire as well, so I appreciate it. Yeah? But schooling for me was good. It was fun. I went to St. Mark's Basic School in Harborview. That's my first memory of schooling. Then I attended Vast Prep after that. Then from Vast Prep, we have a thing called GSAT in Jamaica. Passed my GSAT, went to Arden High School. Yeah. Then from Arden, came to the UK, went to Brentside High School for a little while. Then from there, relocated, lived in Emirate of Abu Dhabi for a while. Yeah, that's the UAE.
Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, lived in Abu Dhabi for a while. So I went to school out there as well, AIS, Abu Dhabi International School.
How long did you go to school there for?
I was there for 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so while I was there, I learned how to read and write Arabic.
Why,
as
was
well.
one of your parents there?
Yeah, my dad, he relocated that side. So,
That's unique. How did you find that?
man, it was...
Rich.
You could say that. It was a different experience because, that's the Middle East. And there wasn't lots of Jamaicans there at the time. So I had to really blend in with the Arabs and learn their culture, understand what they're about. And it was, that's like a whole other interview within itself. But it was a good experience.
Can you speak the language? A little bit?
Yeah, I can speak. I can read and write Arabic. Yeah. Speaking, I'm probably like a 3-year-old, but I can understand it a little bit more than I can.
Say something a 3-year-old would in Arabic.
Inti helwa ya habibti.
That sounds like you just made something up.
No, that means you are beautiful.
Oh, okay. You never made it up, people. It's real.
Yeah.
Oh, mad thing. Yeah. Okay, so you've been to school in Abu Dhabi, Jamaica, and the UK.
London. Yeah.
Mad thing. And you've always lived in London?
For the UK, yes. I've always lived in London, particularly West London.
Okay, cool. Yeah. West London, nobody talks much about people from West London.
No one talks about
Why?
I don't know. Everyone make fun of West London.
Yeah.
Even when I see these little, these little memes or these little jokes on Instagram, it's like they make it look as if like West London people don't have no gangsterness to them or they don't have no buzz about them. But West London's a nice place.
And what do they say about South London people?
South London people kind of have a little bit more of an aggressive, I'm not being disrespectful to anyone, but aggressive kind of ghetto kind of stance about them. Yeah. I like South still.
So they're the opposite of West. From the
opposite,
memes,
exactly, opposite of West. Yeah. But I personally like South London, I'm there a lot.
And what they say isn't fully true, is it? About South
not really. South just is more like...
He has to say that because he don't want us to revoke his South London passport, innit?
No, man, I have my visa, man. I'm good. No, South London nice still. What I like about South London is that it's very black orientated. You know what I mean? So lots of Africans, lots of Caribbean people. So I like South. Yeah.
That voice of yours is very distinctive, right? So when did your voice break? When did you start it sounding like this?
Probably around the age, like this, right now? Probably 16, 17, but my voice broke probably around 13, 14. And when it broke, it went from, hey, what God? Yo, what God? You see me? Like, overnight, literally. But how I sound now, probably from like 17.
Yeah. So you're a musician, an artist or a musician? What do you want to be called?
I would say I'm a musician because I play instruments as well.
What instrument do you
play? I play the drums.
Okay. Are you really good at it or just like intermediate?
I haven't played in a while, but I would say if you put me around the drum kit right now, I can play it.
And music has always been your calling, or did you start off doing something else? And when did you decide that music was for Beenie G?
Well, music is in my DNA, literally, because my mom was a singer. You know what I mean? She even sang on the church choir as well.
Okay.
Yeah. My dad, he was a singer also, and he played the drums in the army. You see what I'm saying? So both parents were actually aspiring musicians in their younger state, but they didn't really make it to the level that I'm at right now. You know what I mean? Because of various other decisions that they made in life. So the musical background was always there.
Yeah.
But I knew from probably about age 6 or 7 that I wanted to do something in music, particularly being an artist. Yeah.
What has been the most fulfilling thing for you as a musician?
The most fulfilling thing? I don't think I've accomplished that yet.
Really? But thus far, what has been, something of the highlight of you being a musician that you think, yeah, I like this? I'm at the right place.
That's a good question. I would say, performance-wise, my biggest stage that I've graced would be the Notting Hill Carnival. I've performed there quite a few times.
A few times?
Yeah,
Just one.
few
Okay,
times,
Beenie G.
times. Yeah, I was actually booked for the BBC stage in 2020, but we all know what happened in 2020 with the corona.
We don't talk about 2020.
Yeah, so that would have been a really big highlight if I
Yeah.
had the chance to grace that, but that didn't happen. But yeah, you know, performing in front of big crowds like Notting Hill Carnival where there's millions of people, that's a highlight. And something else which probably not a lot of artists would say, but a friend of mine, Ladana, big up herself, her daughter, Tasia, when she was like probably about 7 years old, she went to school and they asked her, all of the little kids was in the, you know, the playground or whatever saying, my favorite artist is Justin Bieber and Drake and whatever. And Tasia said, oh no, my favorite artist is Beenie G.
Aww.
And then they were like, who's Beenie G? And you know, she went into like the classroom and they played the YouTube and she was actually playing my music in front of the students and so forth. And when the mom told me, I was like, wow, that's touching still. So it shows that you don't even know who you're impacting and who's actually listening to your music. And interesting point to note is, from I found out that kids at such a tender age listening to my music, I made sure that every song that I'm doing, I have a clean version and a raw version for it.
Okay.
Very, very important because, you know, you want to make sure that the children can actually have fun.
Yeah,
to your songs
that's
as well.
good. Because I was going to say that it's a good thing that whatever song she listened to was kids friendly, but you're not really.
I don't know what song it was, but hopefully it was.
You're not really an explicit or out there artist like that sings these, you know, vulgar songs, really.
No, not really. We have a few touchy topics here and there, but we try if we want to really go extreme, if that makes sense.
Yeah, except for when you said pum pum this, pum pum that, and then pum pum back, get pum pum box, pum pum back, pum pum, pum pum.
Yo, she know it.
Everything a pum pum.
Yeah.
But then education, right? That you dropped education at a time when nobody else was really thinking about education, not even the government, because school was on lockdown, everything. But Beenie G was thinking about education. Why did you decide to do education on the rhythm?
All right. Before I answer that question,
Is it the Park Life rhythm?
it's the Park Project Rhythm,
Park Project.
produced by Dark Charm.
Is it Park Project? Why am I saying Park Life? Where does life come from?
I got no idea, but we always have to celebrate life,
Rhythm.
right? So
Yeah.
But before I answer that question, I just want to present you with a gift, a token, which actually has some form of it's linked with education then, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is from Beenie G to Forever Sasha.
Thank
I think
you
I should
so
give this
much,
to you in
Beenie
your hand.
G.
Yeah. You're
Okay, so this book right here, The Philosophy and Opinions of Marcus Garvey. We were actually on live, and this is where I'm talking about Beenie G is an intelligent guy. We were on live one time talking, and you did join the live and was shedding some light on certain things that people weren't thinking of, but everybody got quiet.
Right.
Even though you were using some big words that everybody might not be familiar with, they might need a dictionary, they were still paying attention, because when you start speaking, it makes sense, if that makes sense.
No, 100%.
And I was like, I want to have that book. You sold that book to me.
Yeah.
And now here I am. I've got the book. So thank you very much.
No, you're most welcome.
Much
Definitely.
appreciated.
Yeah.
So back to your song.
Right, so going back to your question, why did I put education and that rhythm? So firstly, I heard that rhythm, and there was a few songs on that rhythm that was buzzing. You see me? No puns intended when I say buzzing, but we got Lady Danger. She was one of the artists on the rhythm where I heard it and I was like, rah. All right, then I heard Lord God as well, another one of my artist brethren, and you know what I mean? Arguably probably one of his biggest songs as well. And I say, yo, the rhythm here sound like it I got take off, you know. Me need piece of the rhythm here. Zin? So I'd already had a link with Dark Charm from before, because he had reached out to me as a, you know, rate the talent and thing and say, yo, see some rhythm here. But that rhythm wasn't in the list that he sent me. So I reached out to him and I said, yo, bro, I need a rhythm here and I feel like I can drop something on it.
Yeah.
So initially I had a Gallus song for the rhythm.
Okay.
But then one mind said to me, let me go through the page and just listen to the other songs that was on the rhythm. Because like I said, I was probably one of the last person to voice the rhythm.
Right.
And I heard mainly like girl song, gangster song, swag song. So I say, yo, you know, say my life will be different. And I feel like I want to do a topic where it's not really popular in a dance. I want something where I don't know if it's go hit, but I know say it's not going to miss.
Right.
So I say education. I may say, yo, when was the last time anybody do a song about education in a dancehall? I have to think back to like probably Bounty Killer book. Or even when Cartel did say, pull up your pants and put it on. That wasn't even really an education song, but it was more an inspiration. So that's why I'm saying, all right then, education, and it worked. Vice it, sent it over to Dark Charm, and he was like, yo, bro, this is exactly what they really needed. You know what I mean? Thank you for voicing this, and I'm saying, all right then, cool. Send it out, and literally like the next day, it started getting love on the radio, mainstream radio, and so forth. So that's literally the whole concept behind that. I just wanted to be different.
That's good.
Yeah.
So speaking of producers, how difficult is it for you to get working with producers? Do you find that they reach out to you, or you have to do more of the reaching out? And when you reach out, are they actually available?
Yeah, well, right before it used to be a struggle, you know. But right now, I have to say it's easy. Like
What's changed?
I don't know, when you find song, you know, and when you're current, you know, people want to work with it, you know what I mean? So let's say, for example, post, can I say the P word?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So post Pum Pum Flow, more than have to reach out to people and, yo, send me this rhythm and rare. But since obviously the success that track has, you know what I mean, that has gained, and the momentum that has brought for my career, I get crazy producers from India, Kenya, Jamaica, all different parts of the UK. So right now my inbox is like full with rhythms. Yeah. My pick, choose, and refuse.
Wow.
Yeah,
pick, choose, and refuse.
No joke.
Okay. Yeah. There goes Beenie G for you. All right. So if you could work with any international producer, like tomorrow, who would it be?
Do you know what? That's an interesting question. I was watching a little like documentary on Kanye West today, and even I was watching an interview with, I don't want to name drop too much artists, you know, but anyway, I was watching an interview with Shenseea recently, right? And you know, she's on the recent Kanye West album, which got nominated for the Grammy. Yeah. And she was talking about his work ethic, which sort of led me to basically watch a little bit more about how Kanye operates in the studio. And based on the feedback that people like Rick Ross, Timbaland, and Jay-Z is saying, I'm thinking, you know what? I'd love to work with Kanye West. Wow. Production-wise. And just to hear how that would sound. You know what I mean? Because I don't think he's really worked with a dancehall artist on a dancehall project before. So I'd say Kanye. But apart from that, you know, there's other various big producers. You have Tony Kelly, you have Dan Carleone, Stephen the Genius, who I went to school with. So hold it, man. Hold it.
In an ideal world for you, where would you be living? Like, if you're supposed to say, get your dream job offer as an artist, you can live here, this will be the producer, this will be the life. What does that look like for you?
Where would I want to live, as in where would I want to base myself?
Yeah, where would you want to live and work for? You know, like Rihanna, she's from the Caribbean, but she's in America. She's living her best life there. Yeah. She's doing Fenty Beauty. Or what do you see for yourself as an artist? What do you hope to accomplish?
So for me, definitely my main goal is to relocate back home to Jamaica. Yeah, so even me being here in the UK is nothing permanent. This is not really my place. Like, we're just there for the moolah, the pound sterling, fat in your pocket, you see me? But home is really where I want to build my kingdom, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So home being Jamaica. But having said that, you know, as an artist, you're a business person and you're a brand, so you have to travel around anyway, you know what I mean? But Jamaica would be my main hub. Well, there's no limits, you know, you know what I mean? Entrepreneurism, owning my own label, managing different artists, merchandise, which is something that I've dabbled into a little bit before, but get back into that some more. So, yeah, definitely.
So, how do you think the people in Abu Dhabi would take to your music?
Them love it.
They do?
Yeah, them love it. From when I was in school there, they loved it.
Oh, crazy. Yeah. So you still have friends there in Abu Dhabi that you sometimes...
Yeah. I got friends that are like sheikhs and all that kind of stuff.
So you talk Arabic to them?
To them? No, because most people in Abu Dhabi, they're bilingual, so they speak English and Arabic. So I speak English to them.
Mostly, okay. Yeah. Now that's actually interesting. I didn't know that about you. Like I said, you do Lion Attack Sunday. Right. But I never knew this. You know, have you said that on the live?
No, because remember, we kind of just start back Lion Attack Sundays as well, because I started it last year.
You had a few episodes last season.
But I took a little break in it, and then, you know, by a few people messaged me, I want to say by popular demand, but a few people messaged me and say, yo, Beenie, we like your style. Your live is a little bit different. Your live is more educational and more, you know, the mix up in it and the rare.
It was definitely different, I think, 2 Sundays ago. So 2 Sundays ago, I decided, I think it was the first night back.
No, so she
Maybe
don't
he
bring this
was,
up, you know?
maybe he was celebrating or something. He was drinking rum. Yes, the whites.
Rum from Jamaica too, the one from Jamaica?
That's the problem. He was drinking it straight from Jamaica, and I saw a different Beanie G. I must say he's a happy drunk. I like him drunk. He was, you know, it's good because Beanie G brought us basically back to 2020.
I tell you.
Beanie G. Beenie G said we not 2020. No.
Yeah.
You like most of the things you said you didn't remember.
Listen, after speaking to, because that actual episode I interviewed Lord God.
Yeah.
He was the special guest, right? And then I think we had Miss Wang after that as well.
And you added your manager. And
I
she
don't remember
wanted
none
to
of that.
leave, and you didn't want her to leave.
I don't remember none of that.
The poor lady, she wanted to leave, but she was like, I could see that he needs me.
Yeah.
But then she got fed up. She said, I'm going now.
Yeah.
And you
Big up management, man. Big up Shana and big up everybody that was on the live. But you don't know that was just the other side to the lion. But we have to take it more professional. So right now, I'm sponsored by Agua. Aqua? Yeah. So,
Agua.
Yeah, Agua.
Big up yourself, Agua. Okay. Well, that's fine. You were
Punch.
allowed to have a drink because you know what? Like I said, you was a happy drunk. You wasn't like being whatever. It was good to see that side of you as well.
I know the best thing about it. I'm glad I didn't offend anyone. Or say anything out of place. Because honestly, I don't remember much of what happened after that part.
You didn't offend anyone. People were trying to get you off the live and say, go to bed now.
Yeah.
So you have a manager. You mentioned your manager a minute ago.
Yeah, it's a team.
How important is management to you as an artist? And if somebody say, next week, you were cutting the budget, right? I don't know how much you pay your manager or whatever, but cutting the budget, you can't afford a manager now, get rid of the manager. Would you still be able to function? How hard would it be for you?
Yeah, well, Beenie G been an entity even before management, You know what I mean? Because when did I think we went into business, Beenie G and 1122, around the end part of 2020. Yeah? So I've always been a musician. I've always been an artist, so to speak, before the management team. But what the management team does is they're like a catalyst on the path to success, meaning organization, meaning structure, meaning adding more business element to the brand Beenie G and the person Beenie G as well. So they're not artists. They're not helping me to write music. They're not helping me in terms of performance or anything like that, even though I asked them for their advice.
Yeah.
But definitely they add a bit more professionality to the whole thing. So yeah, a management team is very important. Even if it's not a management team as such, but no one is an island. So every music entity or every artist, in my opinion, you need a team of people around you that is for you, that really are for you, believe in you and can guide you in the right way. So
guidance is important.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So that's what 1122 is. So big up boss lady Shana and big up Maria CEO.
Yeah. Shana does do a good job. Big up Shana. Very professional. You message her, you get, it's like, oh, okay, who am I dealing with here? Kind of thing.
Man.
And she's friendly and approachable, so that's good.
100.
You as an artist, if I have to say to you, okay, so Beenie G is gonna be at a show. What type of crowd would you're headlining the show? What type of crowd are we expecting? What is your market like? Who's turning up?
90% female.
Jesus Christ, you know.
90, take a drink.
It's so Jamaican. 90% female.
No, 90% female. Because if you listen to even my lion alag, you see me?
Yeah.
It's mainly lion alag, yeah. You see me?
You're very dedicated to this lion thing.
Yeah, man. I'm a Leo,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know this, but you're very dedicated.
No, me's a real lion.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
What sound does a lion make?
What sound the lion make? Let me show you off here. No, but no, if you listen to my catalog. She get it out, lion alag. If you listen to my lion alag.
Oh, I get it. Catalog. Cat's too small, so lion alag.
All right.
Okay, I get it. Go on.
Like, oh, yeah.
Get it. Yeah.
But it's mainly female-orientated songs.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Having said that, though, a lot of people wouldn't know this, but I was actually a Clash artist prior. But, people that don't know Beenie G prior to 2019, 2020 wouldn't know that. So we actually have a portion of an aggressive kind of songs out there. But what really got me the momentum and got me on the radio play and the popularity is the female song. So why break that formula?
I hear that.
So that's why we have songs like, as we mentioned earlier, the anthem Boom Boom Flow. Then we got Invertebrate. Then we got Video Light and Time Bomb and so forth and so forth.
Yeah, Time
so,
Bomb God, yeah.
Yeah, thank you very much. So
my
my
audience
audience
you're a
would be
Clash
female.
artist, because I love a Clash, right?
Okay.
So I feel like it makes things, because, I don't know, for you as an artist, right? Like me as a consumer of music, just hearing an artist do songs, I already know what they can do and stuff. So I feel like a Clash brings different dynamic. It applies the pressure differently. So I get a bit more excited over a Clash than to say, you know. So to hear that you're a Clash artist now, I'm very, very intrigued.
Okay.
So I want to know, right? If you had to clash somebody, who would it be?
Money really pick. Does anybody were worth it?
Jesus Christ, yeah, I know.
Anybody were worth it? Like,
how about Spooky Brilliant?
Spooky is a good artist.
So he's worth it?
Yeah, he's relevant. So, yeah.
What about One Lord God, your musician brother?
I'm a bridging still, so, I mean, put it this way, yeah? If Beenie G got class somebody right now, yeah, at this stage where I'm at right now, it have to make sense. Monetary-wise, fun, like what am I going to gain out of it? So if I'm going to clash artist A and I just drop some song on road, it don't make no sense because studio time not free, my time itself not free. The time I go sit down and meds for clash him, I might as well write some love song, I write some girl song for my fan base.
But you never know where the clash might take you, because I was watching an interview with Bounty Killer.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you that link because I think it's really interesting.
Right.
And he was explaining that obviously, you know, with people with clash sometimes, not everybody's going to be okay with clash and they think that it kills the culture or whatnot. But that's if you're not a clash artist. But if you're a clash artist, then that's where you're going to thrive or whatnot. I know you said that the people catch on more to the female songs that you do. But if it's in you to clash, if that's what you were doing before, why suppress that? Why not nurture that?
No, I'm not suppressing it, you know. I'm just saying that I would need like a reason, like a proper reason for clash someone. But
like money.
Not even money, it just have to make sense. Am I going to gain out of it? Like, what am I going to...
You never know until you do it. Just like how when you do a song, you don't know what's going to happen with the song.
No, but, all right, for example, if I do a girl song, quote unquote, right now, I know the kind of songs where my fan base like to hear from me. So 10 chance to 1, if I do a girl song, it will catch on with the fan base. But if I go do a clash song just now, clashing with artist A, who, for example, is not relevant or nobody know him, people in my team say, well, Beenie G are wasting time, I do that for.
Got you.
So it depends on the artist as well, like I'm saying. But we're not afraid of nobody like that.
Okay.
We're lyrically inclined like that.
Did you not hear that? He's not scared of nobody.
Why? Lyrics them dead, man. Pack up.
Yeah. Because on Up and Live interview, Maestro Dan said that they gave him 2 names. I don't know if you watched the episode just gone.
I haven't, but I usually watch their interview, so I'll catch up.
I'll give you a little recap. Spooky or Shanty Force. Him say man Spooky are kind of like Bridge. Him say man Spooky have chemistry, right? Okay. So he heard of Shanty, so he'll clash Shanty or whatnot, yeah. And obviously, you know, I say from page. So my thing is like, well, already you shot yourself in the food car, but your man have chemistry. So it's like I'm hearing that on there, and he's saying that he would clash him as a Jamaican artist here in the UK, etc. I thought that was applaudable.
Yeah,
of him,
definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, what would you take if a artist overseas said, "More and clash Beenie G, boy, my talk about pum pum floor."
Well, it depends, as me say. If it's like a little tomatoes from Jamaica.
So not any Jamaican artist.
No, why?
Why for one of them with the promoter them a book over here, because they're booking a lot of international.
If I one of them were a book and I'm relevant, and it, as I said, me is a very logical person. So if something don't make sense, me no business, even if my mother asks me to do it, mommy, this don't make sense, me not do it. So if it makes sense to me and if it's profitable and Beenie G career can gain from it, from clashing artists here, they will shell out in package.
What
but
if
if
they
not,
say
then,
clash Iwater? Just
if
say
them
yes
say
or
clash
no. I'm
Iwater?
going to send some name, Iwater.
But why?
No, you're going to tell me why, because you're going to see the you actually don't have to tell me why, but just saying Iwater, yes or no.
He's a relevant artist,
So, yes.
but if he's not trouble me, then...
No, you're not going to clash him, but just to say hypothetically.
Oh, hypothetically?
Yeah. So he's of that caliber that you feel like.
Yeah, I want a big artist. Still Boss?
Yeah.
I don't really know a lot about him. I know him have like one song that's buzzing, but I don't know a lot about him. But again, if it makes sense, why not?
Buzzing, she said buzzing, how you don't know? Yeah. Okay, Maestro Dan.
Good artist, lyrical.
So yes? It's no
Yo,
disrespect
Sasha
if you
not
say
easy,
no.
that's-
No. What I'm saying,
Sasha,
because,
I call out
do you
every
know what
artist
it
in the
is? No,
industry, you know.
why I'm asking this is because it's okay for us to have our preference of
Yeah.
who we would clash with, not because you don't think they're good enough, but because
Sasha,
you're
I'm
looking
telling
at the
you
bigger
something. You see,
picture.
anybody when me feel worth it and
Why
them
am I tell you
relevant
why I'm
enough,
asked? Because I see
we'll
lots
clash
of
them.
international artists get booked to come to the UK, and I feel like there are lots of UK artists that can deliver that same talent. So I'm trying to see if you as an artist see what I'm seeing. So that's
Alright,
what
let me
I'm
show you a
asking
vibe
this.
now, yeah? Because he does raise a good point.
Yeah.
A lot of artists from Jamaica fall into the UK and tour. And you say we can deliver a similar vibe here in the UK. Me feel like we can deliver a better vibe.
Oh, Jesus.
No joke, no joke not behind that. We can deliver a better vibe. There's a lot of artists that I've seen personally, not just even from Jamaica, from anywhere, that we as artists here in the UK have better stage performance than them, better stage delivery, better lyrics, everything. So talent is not prescribed from where you're from or where you're located. You have to just born bad, and at the end of the day, a talent.
So do you think it is then for the artists to enter the UK, because they've already made it here in a sense, they've got this following, they feel like they don't have to do much, or do you think that they're just not up to scratch?
No, well, I can't speak for all, because there's several artists that forward here from Jamaica. Some of them, you can tell that they're battleground tested, they're trained, they rehearse, their voice sound good on stage and so forth, whereas there's others that I've seen personally, I won't call names, but them not really ready yet. Like, your attire, look like an artist when you're up on stage, your voice a crack, we can't hear you. It's just the song, you just have a big song. So when you sing, the crowd will sing, but if the crowd never know your song, probably them that's some tomato after you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Star Invasion just went.
Right, yeah.
Beenie G wasn't on the lineup.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't.
What you said? I'm not going to get you in trouble, don't worry.
Yeah, no, because, yeah.
No, not that.
Yeah.
So, you weren't on the lineup. Did you feel a way? Did you think, why am I not on the lineup? What was happening here? Because there were loads of people. I swear the whole of London was on it.
Yeah, for telling the truth, I never feel a way because I don't know the promoter, I don't know the promotion behind it. Okay. But what I would say is, and this is a message to all of the promoters out there, I feel like the promoters in the UK need to step them game up. Meaning, and some people might vex, but mainly business are the truth, innit? The promoters in the UK, first of all, when you're having artists performing, especially artists flying in from Jamaica, you have to have good venue. You have to have venue with good sound system and microphone working and all this kind of thing. Because I've seen not just one time, not few times, not three times, several times where artists performing and the sound system sound shaky. That's the next thing. And we can't be having venues with live performance and we are treated like it's a dance. Secret location. No. The venue need to be booked at least a month before so that the artists in Jamaica or wherever it's coming from can advertise and say, yeah, I'll be at the O2 Indigo, or I'll be at the Tudor Rose, or I'll be at the wherever it is. You see me? Okay. So there's a whole heap of things that the promoters them need to improve on. The next thing as well, I feel like promoters need to really assess what's happening in the industry in terms of artist-wise. Don't just book your friend because, oh, you know this money come forward from your ends or whatever. You have to make sure you put on a show that when people spend them hard-earned money.
People get offended when you don't book them though. Like me personally, I don't care because I put business over everything. If it doesn't make sense, it doesn't make sense. You can be vexed with me, whatever. Right. But people do get upset with the promoters because they're like, me, you're bridging in and put my panic, not looking at the bigger picture.
Well, that's the thing. That's why the industry now going to grow because friend and business not even really mesh good like that. So if I'm keeping an event, I know that I'm going to want to book a Forever Sasha. Why? Because she's a top host. She's professional. Yeah. She studies the artist. Because I'm watching,
You hearing that, people?
She studied the artist. She knows, she does her research on what the artist has been doing. So her intro them is top notch. Right. I'm not going to want to book host A, for example, just because me and them are friends. And I know say Forever Sasha can do a better job than host A. Host A. And make my thing look more professional. So that's where it comes down to professionality. Yeah. You see me? Yeah, so I'm saying now the promoter them now rather than us. And I've got nothing against working with your friends, cause friendship in business is good. But at the same time, music business is about quality. So there's a lot of artists, separate and apart from myself, that wasn't on that show. I don't know why they weren't there. Maybe the promoter isn't aware of them. I don't know. Or maybe it was a friend thing. But what I'm saying is in general, it would be good if promoters look at the quality artists that's out there artists that's working, artists that really can perform. And even if you don't know them, get to know them and reach out to them team and put them on your show so that your event can buzz it.
You made a good point when you said you don't know why certain artists weren't on there. But just to clarify, I spoke with Corey Max, and that's the promoter of their Star Invasion.
Okay, cool.
And he said he wants to have a chat, but he's not ready yet because he's a bit, his head is hot right now. So hopefully that question there that you got, I'm going to watch back this video, take notes so I can actually ask him that question because I have lots of questions myself. Whilst you were saying that statement, lots of things you said brought questions up for me. One of them is that you said the artists, it's good for them to have a venue already like a month in advance, let the artists know so they can promote it, etc. Listening to that a minute ago, I want you to listen to what I'm saying. I feel like you just put the Jamaican artist, which is what a lot of promoters do as well, put the Jamaican artist way up here and not as much as you would the UK artists because the UK artists...
Why you feel that?
Because the UK artists have been having to do that same thing where they're waiting for the location for the performance as well.
No, but the thing is though, let me just interrupt you right there if I can. The thing is, a lot of the UK artists that's performing at like parties, these are like dances. So if such and such DJ or promoter keep a dance and him book a Beenie G or a Lady Danger for perform, that's different because that's a dance. But if you're keeping a stage show, I personally don't feel a stage show should be an event where you have to wait 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock for your location. A stage show needs to be, like, you should have a proper venue, like I said, probably a PRS vetted venue as well, so that when the artists them perform, them can go up on PRS and claim them royalties. So something of this nature, and it should be, I'm saying at least a month in advance if possible, so that it can be properly promoted. Because remember, say it's not a dance, it's a stage show. So the chances are this artist, especially if it's an artist coming in from Jamaica, people might only be able to see this artist probably once in a lifetime because artists not really fly so regular.
So do you think that we need an address for the party to be properly promoted?
That's what I'm saying, not party. Party
not for
different.
The stage show
yeah, man, no, stage show, you need proper venue, proper sound system.
So if it's an artist like you just said that people might be seeing once, because right now I got a thing for Massacre, and anyway Massacre go more reach that, I will pay like £100 and something to go see Massacre right now. Might change next month, right? So if he told me that he's reaching in England, right, I don't necessarily need the address right now because if that's who I'm dedicated to, that's who I want to see. I hear exactly what you're saying about the promoters, but I feel like we let a lot of artists off the hook, especially the international artists, when it comes on to the promotion. Because I was having this discussion with people on live anyway about promoting. People say it's not the artist's job. It's not about whose job it is. We're a team. Are we not?
No, well, if an artist is booked for any event, you know, like, well, this is where the promoter professionality should come in again. The promoter probably should put in the contract that it's part of your responsibility to promote it. But me personally, if I'm booked for promoter A event, I'm going to promote it. Why would I not promote it? Because I want my fans to forward out and see me perform live. I want as much people for there to witness Lion style. So that's just me. So I don't really get why an artist would be booked for something and not promote it. It's bananas.
None
it's
at all.
Really, yeah, it makes sense.
I don't see on their page. I wouldn't think that they're going to be at the event because
that shows them not rate the thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So, but you've always, whenever you're booked for an event, you post.
Yeah, right. If you look at my Instagram, right, sometimes I don't even take down the flyer.
No, I do, but just in case people don't know, tell them what.
Oh yeah, man. No, definitely, definitely. No, I post sometime a week before. I post the day before. I post on the day itself.
Yeah.
Snap, Instagram, WhatsApp, all social media handles. Beenie G will be here live and in living colors. Or if it's a special appearance, Beenie G gonna pass through. Cause I want people to forward and see me.
Yeah. So you said you didn't know why, like, yourself and some other artists weren't booked for the show. Like, maybe the criteria for how they were booking people wasn't clear, right?
Or maybe the promoters didn't know about me, or maybe he didn't see me fit. I don't know. I don't want to speculate.
Yeah. So do you feel like had you been booked to be on that show, what difference would you have brought to the show?
Well, I don't know, because from what I heard, it wasn't, you know what I mean? Without going into too much detail, it wasn't really... You see me? So I don't know what difference I would have brought to the outcome of the show, but I know that any situation that Beenie G is in, Beenie G add value. You see what I'm saying? So anytime Beenie G hold a fire phone and touch a stage, 100% Lion style. Yeah. If it's even you, with this very microphone, I go shell it same way.
Yeah. you as a musician, Beenie G, you're different to a lot of the artists. But do you know what it is? You're very supportive. Like
100%.
we were doing a little poll on UK Dancehall Review, and I put you down, you and Pierre, as the most supportive, like in dancehall. Because even if you're not booked for an event, I see you there.
Yeah.
And you're not there like necessarily like, yeah, my name Beenie G, I'm there. You're literally there enjoying the music. I don't know if you're like, you know, because if you love what you do, you're gonna enjoy other people's work for one. And another thing is that you can never stop learning. So whether it be somebody messing up, you're like, oh, man, I gotta do that. Why are you so supportive? What drives you?
Well, it's my love for the music, you know, and I'm actually a fan of the music as well. Yeah, and I'm confident in myself. I'm confident in my craft and my talent. So I don't need to, what do you call it then? Be, you know, like, I guess in Jamaica we'd say bad mind of anyone or grudgeful of anyone. I respect every artist and I respect what every artist bring, but me know what Beenie G can bring.
Yeah.
So if I can give an artist advice or even support, or if they're having an event or whatever it is, an album launch, EP launch, whatever, if we're free, we'll go and support them.
Fully, yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm not seeing no harm in that.
Do you pay to go into these events?
Well, you know, we're at a caliber right now then, so to speak.
Yeah.
Where me always have my money in
Your
the car.
name. Yeah,
me not like my shame tree very. Isn't
No,
it?
I hear that.
So if it's a thing where we need for pay for going, then
No,
we
that's not
sponsor.
what I ask. Everybody have their money, but what I'm saying is that you being who you are,
Right.
like, do people acknowledge it and be like, oh, my artist, let him
Oh, that's
show.
what you mean. Oh, yeah, no, that's what happened several times. So I've been to, you know, several events, and as I say, I'm ready for pay, and people see me, you know, the artists, even security starts seeing me, you know, an artist, yo, let's show the artists. All the bad up people where I take money from, give the money and raise, you know what I mean? So that kind of stuff happen. But even if we don't pay for going into someone's party, you know, we always sponsor them bar, and so we still show some kind of support, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah. So in saying that, what do you think about industry people actually paying to go to another industry person's party? What's your take on that?
Some people take it offensive. Some people wouldn't say, yo, me name Ray, selector A, artist A. But me personally, look, if you're not invited, or if you're not a VIP, and you're going there as a party goer, then you probably have to go pay like a party goer.
Yeah.
Unless maybe somebody at the door know you, or the artist or the promoter say, yo, okay, cool, let in so and so, then it's cool. But for me, if somebody put on an event or whatever, and as I say, you're not on the list, or them never reach out to you a certain way, or them not acknowledge, say, yo, okay, let in so and so, then you have to go pay your money, bro, no matter where.
So at my last party, industry people was supposed to come in free. And I'll tell you why. It's because for me, I know when I go to other people's event and they say, oh, let her in, she's forever Sasha, it makes me feel really good.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
definitely.
Like you said, people support the bar
Definitely.
as well. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they're not going to come there and just stand there and drink water.
Yeah.
But when they get that kind of treatment, it's also like a nod of respect, like,
Definitely,
you know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But you kept your birthday party in October? Was it October?
No,
you know, you're a Leo,
it
innit?
was July, 31st of July, yeah.
Okay. But that was the only party you kept?
That was my first official party ever.
Okay. And you haven't done one since?
No, we're going to make it Galliwal,
thing.
touchable.
A what?
Galliwal? Annual. And is a woman, yeah.
A Galliwal.
Yeah, we're going to make it a Galliwal event, yeah.
So one party a year?
Well, for now, yeah, because we're not really venturing really into promote. I'm not a promoter.
That's my point now. Do you think as artists they're taking on too much or not putting their energy fully into artistry by doing all of these parties? So then...
not necessarily, because as an artist, keeping an event can help you, you know. Because one, you can expand your fan base. People that probably don't know the artist's music might turn up to the event and be exposed to the artist's music. Yeah. Secondly, if you put on an event, like a dance or whatever, surely the outcome for that should be either exposure or monetary gain. So you must gain one of those, otherwise you fail. You see what I'm saying?
So why not because you release singles, you release EP, why not do a launch party for those things rather than
That's
a
something we have
party?
planned. That's something we have planned.
Yeah.
This year, you will definitely see that.
Because I feel like if you're an artist, right, everything should lead back to I'm an artist. So
Right.
if you're having a party, it's always a party not because, oh, is the date available, I'm going to have a party. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
should be a reason behind it.
yeah, here goes
100%.
an idea. So if you're having a party, anybody take that idea, right? If you're having a party,
Right.
you've got an EP being released or whatnot, let them
Right.
go buy your EP on iTunes, and then that ticket number that they got is their entry. So you might even be number one on the iTunes chart.
Listen, people.
That's for free, people.
Yeah.
Yeah? And
Yeah.
you still get paid, and it
Yeah.
looks good. And
Yeah.
people know they're turning up to an album launch for an artist.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
That's a
Because
good idea
everybody's doing
still.
parties now.
Yeah, like I said, for me personally, I'm not a promoter, I'm not a hype man, I'm not a dancer, I'm not a flosser. I'm an artist.
You're
So-
a sweet, lovely, cuddly person. Do you have a girlfriend?
What kind of question is Listen, you see this from a finger? I'm married to the music.
Okay, you're married to the music.
Married to the music.
You're the second person to say this season.
Oh, really? So who else married to the music? Music, I give me bone then. Who else?
Diani.
Diani?
Yeah, you said you're married to the music.
Diani, yeah, I'm a brethren, but mine, Sure.
So you're married to the
Yeah,
music.
married to the music.
Okay. Is that media trained answer or is that true?
No, listen.
So you don't have a girlfriend, Beenie G? Watch out.
No, here we go.
Have
Yeah?
some more flat cap rum.
Yeah,
It makes
yeah.
you tell
Let
the truth.
me.
Yeah.
Can I open a bottle?
Yeah, go for it. It makes you tell the truth. It's a truth serum. Big up Flat Cap Rum, people. Go check them out on Instagram at Flat Cap Drinks. Don't forget to like this video, share it, subscribe, turn the notifications on because we have loads more smashing episodes for you to enjoy. All right? Leave your comment below and have a guess what you think Beenie G is going to say after he has
Would you like some, Sasha?
No, thank you. Does
sure?
he have a girlfriend, people? Yes or no? Just type for me. Yes, he has a girlfriend. No, he doesn't. Beenie G. Beenie G.
Let me take a sip
Him
of my
say
drink.
pum pum this, pum pum that.
I will come after that.
Yeah, right then. Be a girl, me have one them pum pum fat.
Alright, catch you pre, yeah? Being the Lion King,
Yeah.
of course, I'm a lioness.
Okay.
You see me?
Okay.
I just leave it at that.
He has his lioness, people. All right, we're gonna leave it there. I'm actually going to leave it there. You know why? Because he said he's gonna leave it. All right, well that's good to know. You know, obviously, because you have lots of people that won't admit that they have someone or whatnot, and it's good to celebrate love. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to say who it is. It might not even be love. Is it love?
Yo, yeah. Is she an artist, Listen, what is love?
You define it for me.
I'm asking you.
What
You
do
look
you
like
feel?
you're
Is
an
it love?
expert.
Is
You're
it
the
love?
teacher. You're the teacher today.
Love is a subjective thing, how it makes you feel. Do you feel like it's love?
No, but you didn't really answer the question. You just say it's a subjective thing.
Yeah.
What is subjective?
What I might think is love, you might not think is love.
Okay, so explain
you-
to me your definition of love, and then I'll tell
Okay,
you.
so the dictionary would say it's a strong feeling of emotion.
Okay.
So what are you saying?
Oh, so you're asking me if I'm
you're-
in love, or what do you
No,
say?
not in love, just love. Not my love. Not
Of
in
course, I'm
love.
full of love.
Do you love your girlfriend?
Me tell you, say me have my lioness.
Do you? All right, I'm not gonna get him in
no,
trouble.
me love my
yeah?
lioness, man. Then me have to love the, you know, see how Simba and Nala from you never watch Lion King.
Lion King, yeah.
Yeah, you know, see how Simba fight for Nala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hakuna Matata.
Ah, damn.
Oh my God, Beenie G, thank you so much for being such good sport. Before you go, you know we're gonna play a game, but before that, I feel like you need to let the people know your musical journey. Like, what was the first song you released? Compare that to your latest song, which is, what's your latest song right now?
My latest song right now is Hustling.
Because you're always releasing something, Beenie G. That's another problem. I can't keep up.
Yeah, so
How many songs have you released in the last 6 months?
not that much, you know. So last 6 months, we released Time Bomb. We released
Invertebrate.
no, my Invertebrate was before.
Ain't that summer? Ain't summer 6 months?
No, Invertebrate was a little bit. Invertebrate was early, you know, early 2021, but the video and it kind of catch on a bit more in the summer. So maybe you want to put that in there.
Yeah, summer.
So Invertebrate, Time Bomb, Hustling, which is like beginning of January, and
Education.
Education, which was December.
Yeah,
So
6
4.
months. Come on, like
4
seriously.
singles. Yeah.
Like for you to drop song as artist, because there's no right or wrong. I guess it depends on the artist. How do you manage when you drop a song?
Um, sometimes it's the producer because I've got like honestly I've got like probably 8 or 9 songs right now recorded already. But I'm either waiting on songs to be mixed and mastered. I'm waiting on maybe it's part of a juggling rhythm, so waiting on the producer to decide when he or she ready to drop it. But if it's like my personal project, I usually look at the time of the season.
Okay.
When
Okay.
when is right to drop this song. All right, what can you have to study? So if, for example, there was a recent clash in the UK industry, Mona really got drop a girl song when all of the attention are going in at the clash season. It don't really make no sense because the girl song might drown out. You understand? So you have to plan, say, all right then, cool. February will come up, that a Valentine month. Maybe we can drop the song and sweet up the day. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's planned as well as sometimes it's just depending on when the producer or the engineer or whosoever on the project want to drop the song.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes it's outside of my control.
I hear that.
Yeah.
Okay, so your first song that you released was
my first ever song. Channel style. I've been doing music from like school days, you know, from like burn CD
the
and
one
selling
that
at school.
people got to say, I'm going to buy this, or he's an artist kind of song.
All right. So the first song I released professionally, as in like available on like all platforms, was Jiggle For Me. That was like 2018.
Jiggle For Me.
Yeah, it was like a carnival
Oh,
kind of song. Wind up your body and jiggle for me, girl. You're so sexy. Wind up your body and jiggle for me, girl. You ready? Let's see. I don't even remember this.
Does your girlfriend dance to those songs when you do
Oh,
them?
the girl that's...
Because, you know...
what you say?
Does she dance when you sing those songs?
If she dance?
Yeah.
When we sing those songs?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So when you don't play it when she's around? Or is she not around?
No, she like my music. She like my music.
I know she'll like it, because it would be weird if your girlfriend don't like your music.
Yeah.
But you know, like when you're singing that song, does she jiggle?
I never really sing it to her if she jiggle before.
Do it time, make me know. I'm going to tune in for Lion Attack Sunday next week, Sunday.
Yeah, get me in enough trouble in that.
You got to follow him on Instagram because you want to know as well. You want to know the answer. My thing. So how do you think Jiggle For Me differs to Hustling? Which I love the artwork, by the way. But yeah.
Thank you very much. Well, Jiggle For Me is completely different song. Jiggle For Me was kind of more like a carnival-based kind of. It's kind of like on a soca style rhythm. So that kind of rhythm, yeah. So that was me just experimenting, trying a thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was more again a female-orientated song based on the summer vibe of 2017, 2018, whenever I released it. Hustling is a reality song. Hustling, I actually write that song when I was under hustle. So when I say rise up 6 o'clock this morning, John know me feel tired. I don't want to late for work and be at risk to get fired.
What work do you do?
What work I do?
Apart from music.
I'm in sales.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you wake up 6 o'clock to do sales, or was that just...
No, that I was doing another job at that time, but
Okay.
that was a reality. You know what I mean? So it's like, I literally I write this, I meant the song, I made it and then I wrote it when I got home because I didn't want to forget the lyrics. So it was literally a real feeling. So I kind of freestyled it, voice noted it to myself, and then done it. So hustling is a reality kind of thing, whereas Jiggle For Me is a more party kind of fun vibe, you know what I mean? So
I think this might be the most important question I've asked you all night, and it's this. If somebody's looking to book Beenie G for an event, what would you tell them that they could get from you as an artist that no one else can really give them?
That no one else can give them? It's a very good question still because, you know, everything has been done before. It's just that we just add our own style to it. You see me? But what I would say, what a promoter or, you know, anyone booking me will get is passion, delivery, stage performance, and I have to add in my lion style same way, because nobody can give lion style. Me alone can give lion style. Yeah, man.
So is lion style like doggy style, or how does lion style go?
Oh my gosh. No, lion and dog are two different animals.
I've heard that before, yes.
Yeah, so doggy style
Different
are doggy
levels,
style,
yeah.
lion style are lion style. we're tough like iron style.
Makes sense.
And it's me car and a Brian style.
I love your outfit.
Thank you
Just
very much.
one last question.
Right.
Did you pick it on your own? Did management help you, or did your girlfriend help you as well?
Yo, forever stashing a easy in a style.
I think I like messing with you with his girlfriend question. I swear now, because he's blushing.
All right, so truthfully, management by the top still, because the top actually say West Side legend.
Is management your girlfriend?
No, man, no. Management are my heart, my lungs, my liver, everything. Management are like my best friend, my sister, everything. Yeah, man. Me and management, like, not girlfriend, boyfriend, thing like that. Isn't it? Big up management and big up our partner, because she have a partner and thing.
So it's
Both
not
of them.
management.
No.
Okay, that's good.
As I
That's
said,
good.
I'm not deal with girlfriend, you know, I have lioness.
Lioness.
Yeah.
I'm just not.
Girlfriend, girlfriend. But lioness. Big up yourself, lioness.
Anybody else you want to big up before we get into the games?
Listen, as I said, big up 1122 management, big up Shana, big up Maria, big up Mario as well. Listen, just big up everyone who respect and support Beenie G, support the movement, who believe in me. Big up Mummy, I know you're probably going to be watching this. Big up Grandma. Just big up the whole family. Big up the whole fraternity. You know what I mean? Big up every artist that's doing them thing as well. There.
Okay. Thank you for that.
No
Now, during lockdown is when I found out about who Beenie G was. When I found out who a lot of people were, which lockdown, I think lockdown was a beautiful time. Like, RIP to people that lost people, etc. Condolences and
definitely.
that. But on the flip side, a lot of people has given birth to different projects and, you know, whatnot. So, during lockdown, what do you think was the highlight for you?
Definitely the release of Pum Pum Flow. That's my first song that graced mainstream radio. You know, that was played by, you know, Shani B and BBC One Extra, Westwood and Capital. Various, like played in New York, Jamaica. That's like my most successful record to date. And that was released during lockdown. Like I said, I got booked for the BBC main stage for Carnival that year. So had COVID not hit, I would have been on that stage with, I don't know who was booked that year. I think it was Spice, Ding Dong, and Beenie G would have been on that stage. So that song brought me there.
Got it.
So that's definitely the highlight for me. And then the love that I got from, like, yo, I have to big up the UK dancers them as well. The dancers them.
Caribbean Party UK.
Big up the whole of them, man. Too much name for call, but that's why even in my track Time Bomb, I dedicated one whole verse for them. Because if you look on my page, whole heap of dancers support me thing. So yeah, going back to your question, lockdown highlight, the release of Pum Pum Flow on the back as rhythm. I'm have to big up DJ Vibes and Super Nitro same way. Because them, without them, that wouldn't possible on the rhythm there, right? Yeah.
All right, big them up, yes. Okay, game time. Dun, dun, dun. It's a simple true or false.
Right.
See, that's easy, right?
I feel like some girlfriend question I got involved.
No, we finish with the girlfriend question because it's lioness that you deal with. Okay?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, okay. I noticed that you love to wear a baseball cap. I was very surprised when you turned up and you didn't have one on. It's like you're all
And you know the wickedest thing?
Yeah.
Like...
It's in the car.
No. I get my hair done before the interview, right?
Oh, you got your hair done for catch up with Worlmag?
Yeah, I'm supposed to get all my line up, but you know, I still look handsome and the girl them still want to kidnap me if I ransom, but it's a shot? Okay, not say 40. I never get the line up, but you know, usually it's a baseball cap on my style. Like. And I like to wear something with my name on it, Beenie G on my shirt or array, but management said to me, say, Beenie G, let them see your face. Yeah? You got a handsome face, let them see your face. I said, all right then, Sean, and I said 40, so
that's
never wear a cap today. Yeah.
But I'm still going to ask you some questions about baseball caps.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, just 3 questions.
Yeah.
So, true or false? Wearing a baseball cap will make you bald. True or false?
Will make you bald? I've got no idea about that. So I'm gonna say I don't think wearing a cap can make you bald. I think that's like a inherit thing. Inheritary? That's the word. So I'm gonna say false.
And that would be correct.
Okay, cool.
All right. Brooklyn Excelsior were the first to introduce baseball cap in 1860.
Brooklyn Excelsior? Is that the baseball team in Brooklyn? That sounds realistic still. I don't know, but I'm going to make an educated guess and probably say yes.
And that educated guess is correct.
Oh, cool.
That's true.
Ding.
All right, last one. Let's see if you can get an hat trick from this one.
Yeah.
Each hat requires either 6 or 8 fabric triangles for the cap.
Each hat requires 6 or 8 fabric triangle. What kind of scientific question name this Sasha Feinstein?
You are an educated guy, so let's.
When he said triangles, what does that mean?
Like when they're making the cap, because you know, like the shape, the stitching of the cap, because it's not.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I'm gonna roll a dice and say true.
You got 3 out of 3.
Oh, okay.
All right, you've got your baseball cap card. You can wear them whenever you want.
All right.
You're allowed to.
All right.
We're going to go into something that's a little bit more, and your lioness won't be upset because these people, we're going to play a game of Snog, Marry, or Avoid. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Dun, dun, dun. So, you've played Marry, Snog, or Avoid before. You know it, right? Snog, Marry,
No, I've
Avoid.
never played it before.
So I'm going to give you 3 names. You have to say who you would snog, who you would marry, and you would avoid.
What's snog mean?
Kiss.
Oh, choops, okay.
Man said choops. No, snog, tongue, snog.
Ooh,
That's why it sounds yeah, but it's just a snog.
But tongue?
Everything.
Ooh,
So if I say like mixed spice, vanilla and cherry, dasher, honey, who you marrying, who you snogging, who you avoiding?
Honey.
What you doing with honey?
Well, I marry honey, innit?
You're married dasher honey, yeah?
Yeah.
Mixed spice? What you doing with mixed spice?
We're talking about the rum, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe as we say snog.
And then vanilla, you'll avoid.
Oh, no, vanilla too plain, man.
So you'll avoid. So it's like that,
All
okay?
Right. Yeah.
All right. So, Gladys Knight, Aretha Franklin, or Patti LaBelle, what are you doing with them?
But I'm a grandmother generation ago. Yo.
Let's hear what you got.
Listen. Big up the legend them, by the way. Gladys Knight, Aretha Franklin, and Patti LaBelle, yeah? Me I gonna love all of them.
No, you have to choose. You have to choose.
3 top singer
This
though.
might be the easiest one for you, so I say
Yeah,
take
say
it.
harder than this.
So, who are you snogging?
Listen, yeah? Like, these lot are literally like my
Imagine
grandma's
they were
age.
younger, in their prime, you know?
Boy, I don't even know how they look in their prime, but
They look really good. They look really, really
all of them
good.
look good?
Really good, like pin-up dolls.
Genuinely, I don't know still, but like, they're all top singers in it, and I'm sure they
Well,
were.
you're not trying to get with them for their vocals.
No, but them all you know.
No, but when they were younger. Come on, Beenie G.
All right, say, I don't know, Gladys Knight.
What you doing with her?
Wait, you said Tina Turner?
No.
Oh.
Gladys Knight, Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle.
All right, I marry Gladys Knight.
Yeah.
Seen.
On the midnight train to Georgia, yep.
And then what me done do, me done convert to Islam. So me done married Patti LaBelle as well, because you can afford a wife in it. You see me? So me done married all 3 of them.
Okay, that's the only one time you get to use your married card like that, okay? All right, cool. Okay, so snog, marry, or avoid. Cardi B, Lil Kim, Nicki Minaj.
Cardi B, Lil Kim, Nicki Minaj. Me done marry. Me done marry. Jano Star, that one is tricky still. Me done marry Nicki Minaj. Yeah.
Don't think too much about
Me
it.
done snog Lil Kim.
Yeah.
And me done probably avoid Cardi B.
You don't want to whap, no?
Yeah, but give me the option, then I will work anything in.
All right. Snog, marry, or avoid Tony Braxton, Mariah Carey, Celine Dion.
Channel Star. You know, let Tony Braxton look good still, even in our big age. They still say, I'm married Tony Braxton. Still. Mariah Carey. Yeah, that's Snog. Sorry, Celine.
You're avoiding her.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. Now we have Shensia, Spice, Jada Kingdom. Boom.
I sweat.
Or lick.
Why?
I'm just telling you what they said.
Why?
That's what they said. Skin
alright.
up me pum pum. And you got pum pum flow, so think about it.
Alright, here the ketchup now, yeah? Me's a man that me like black beauties, you see me? I love black beauties still, so you see Spice. Feel like me that marry Spice still. Whereas me and her are Leo as well, you see me? So I know her head kind of act like a bit, but I know if you calm her down as the lion, because she's a lioness, you see me?
Right.
Jada, me not lie still. You see Jada shape, coming like a roundabout, like you have to walk around Jada Kingdom. You see me? I say, you have a signal left. So yeah, me don't give Jada a little snug still. You see me? And Shensi, I might have to avoid in this case. Yeah.
Is it because of a latest song?
No.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
that part there too, but not really. No. I just,
Okay.
you see me? I like my black beauties. But big up Shensi.
Final one. Marry, snog, or avoid.
Yeah.
Miss Bandy.
Jesus.
Told you there was the worst one. Miss Bandy, Shorty Shan, Lady Danger.
I need to pour some more drink.
Let's
I
see.
need to pour some more drink.
He's not even chasing it, you
No,
know.
I'm not chasing. Repeat the question. Repeat again.
Marry, snog, or avoid. Lady Danger, Shorty Shan, Miss Bandy.
Remember, I tell you, I'm like Muslim from the.
No, you use that card
Well, then
once, you're not
I'm
using it
Muslim.
again. No, choose. I don't think it's that hard. A smart man would.
May I tell you the truth, yeah?
Okay.
Can I tell you the honest truth?
If you are.
If I talk about marry,
Yeah.
Zin, because first of all, let's put the disclaimer out there, Zin. You see Beenie G?
Yeah.
More in trouble nobody in the music industry.
Yeah, we know it, hypothetically.
But you see, in terms of marry, I don't say Lady Danger.
That's a smart answer.
Why I'm going to say Lady? No, I'm going to give you the reason why. But I say Lady Danger because based off of how I say Lady Danger in her real life with her partner, she seemed like a very respectable woman. She seemed like a very loyal woman. She seemed like a woman where, you see me, love her man and honor her man as a king. You see me? And with me being the black lion king, but I want a black lioness queen.
Yeah,
you see me?
yeah.
So Lady Danger demonstrate that to me from what me can see. You see me?
Got it.
That I mean, if you say the other ladies, them is not like that.
Of course.
But me I talk about what me see.
She more symbolizes
yeah,
that
man,
for you.
and me and Danger are friends differently
Yeah.
outside. So me don't say marry Lady Danger, see?
Yeah, I'm going to trouble when you're going to say avoid because you give a very good explanation. So you're the one who looks into that.
Jesus, see, I be a problem in a start. All right, who me done Snog? You know, say little one there when name Shorty Shan still, me nah lie, still have a piece of shit there, but I it still is. All right. Yeah, man, I'm gonna give Shorty Shan a troops and I don't know.
Man said choke.
You see me say and
Tongue, you know.
watch the tongue part there, Sasha. The tongue part, the troops, man.
Okay, choke.
And listen, nothing against Miss Bandy, you see me? Nice the same way, but Bandy don't have a husband. She have Mrs. Front Page.
And you know, Shanti Whoopty.
Yeah, you see me, I say,
Yeah.
skilly them way, you see you see me, I say, so, yeah. But in a all three beautiful black ladies, but you don't know. That is that, you see me?
Well, thank you so much for playing that game with me. That last one there
Yeah.
took up, I swear, half of the time of the game. But thank you so much,
Yo.
Beenie G, for being a good sport.
No
Before
worries.
we go, let the people know where they can find you.
Right.
Anything else you want to say, the floor is yours.
Cool, well, people, you don't know, you can follow me at Beenie G, that's at BEENIEG, on Instagram, Beenie_G, on Twitter, TikTok, Beenie G official. Don't forget BeenieG.com, so www.BeenieG.com as well. I want to big up Worlmag for inviting me on this platform. Big up yourself as well, Forever Sasha, for being a great host.
Thank you.
And people just give thanks to everyone that's supporting me, supporting the brand, supporting the movement, Lion Style, and that believe in me, because there's a whole heap of supporters out there and even silent supporters as well. So I just want to take this moment to let you guys know that I don't appreciate, I appreciate love you guys.
Whoosh!
You see me? And just continue with the support. And you don't know, this year, I should have mentioned this as well.
Go for it.
I've got a body of work that I'm going to be dropping.
Yeah.
I think called Rise of the Black Lion King.
I've seen that.
Yeah?
That's somewhere. You've written that somewhere.
I've
It's in your
hashtagged it.
status.
I've hashtagged it a few times in my
Okay.
post. And you see this body of work, this project, it's going to be a different side of Beenie G.
Okay.
So that's why we make sure say we're done. Sort out the ladies, them already. You see me? The invertebrate, the pum pum flow, the
Yeah.
sort them out.
Yeah, yeah.
So Rise of the Black Lion King now we are dealing with a more mature, a more cultural side to Beenie G. Where them a go. Not I mean if we say we leave out the ladies now, but we just make them go and wind up themselves already.
Yeah, yeah.
So you'll get a more mature and a more it's like a conceptual EP. You see me? So just look out for this body of work. It now go normal. You see me?
Can't wait.
That I got drop probably around late spring, early summertime. We literally just mixing and mastering certain songs right now. We're probably gonna have a listening party where we invite a few industry people. You know, yourself yourself will be invited to listen, and we get some opinions, and then we'll take it from there. So that's gonna be really exciting as well.
Cool.
And apart from that, there's more visuals as well, because my fans been really crying for more visuals from Beenie G. We dropped like 2 videos last year, but we need to step up the thing now and more quality
Can I
video.
direct one of your videos?
No problem, why not?
Yeah, I actually think I do.
Why not?
Want to direct one of your videos?
Yeah?
Yeah. Cool. 100%. Because I feel like your video's lacking something. Like,
Okay.
but with the energy
What do you
that
feel
you
it's lacking?
bring,
What do you feel it's lacking?
I don't know, I have to be on set with you and see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, I'm new to the whole video thing.
Yeah.
And I'm someone, even management will tell you, I don't really like camera.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I'm shy if you take picture. I don't like people that video me, like, I'm very, you see me? So even when I'm there, it's like, I'm more shy on a video set than I am on stage. It's mad, innit? Because you think that performing in front of people, but when I perform, it's like I morph into a different character. It's like I have no fear. I just have ambition when I perform. But video now is like, that's not really my comfort zone, you see what I'm saying? So, no problem. I'm happy to invite you and help me out with that thing.
Sounds good. People, remember, look out for Rise of a Black Lion.
Rise of the Black Lion
King. All right. And every Sunday is Lion Attack Sunday on the Instagram.
Lion Attack Sunday, every Sunday.
It.
You see me?
All
you don't know, so that's where we really engage with fans, and not just me, but I bring across or add on different music personnel. So we have producers, artists, more music people. You know what I mean? We might even have hosts. We might have you on one Sunday. You can never tell. You see what I'm saying? So that's really where we interact with the fans. So we go live at least once a week. The people that want to say, oh, Beenie G, we don't really see you as much. And some of them actually haven't even met me in person before. So it's a platform that I really get to speak to them on that basis. So Lion Attack Sundays, Lion Style, boom.
Yep, a special thank you again to Beenie G. Thank you guys at home for watching. Don't forget you're part of the conversation, so drop a comment down below. If you feel like you have any questions that you want to ask Beenie G, just go on his Insta, drop it in the comment below as well. I'm sure he's going to see it. Like this video, share it, subscribe. That's very important. Turn your notifications on, because we have loads more special episodes for you guys coming up. All right, keep it locked. And also make suggestions of who you think we should catch up with. Until next time, bye.
Lion Style.